Welcome in everybody, Morvic593 here with you, and today I'm going to be bringing you something a little different. I'm going to do a review of a microphone that I choose to use when streaming on Twitch and eventually moving the videos over to YouTube. Now, I have not been paid by this company to promote this microphone. This review is just an honest opinion of a small streamer finding a microphone that they preferred. When I was doing my research for the microphone, I didn't find a lot of videos that I thought weren't sponsored. Everybody kind of seemed to be, maybe they had gotten the microphone for free or had been paid to review it, but trust me, this is just your average Joe reviewing a microphone that he enjoys. So with that said, let's get right into it. The microphone that I'm going to be reviewing that I have been using for about 6 months now is the TCX3 made by Tonor. Now this set came with the microphone and a boom arm, and of course all of the hookups that you would need. So let's look at the components that come with it. Of course you get your charging cable, you get your USB end, and the end that goes into the microphone directly. Now the downside to charging, the set did not come with a brick. This is my own personal brick that I had laying around the house, but if you have outlets that hook directly into a USB power outlet, you're good to go. Otherwise, you're going to need your own brick. The set does not come with that. Also, you get your cord that goes directly to the microphone and the Xbox. This end is going to hook directly into the headset port of the Xbox, and then your other one is going to go directly into your microphone. And that's all you're going to need. Simple setup, great sound. Love this guy. Let's look directly at him, give you a good overview of him. Of course, just the microphone itself. That does screw into the boom arm here. And then, of course, your boom arm can be adjusted up, down, wherever you need to move it. And then you get your mounting material here to mount it to any hard surface, wherever you want to connect the boom arm to. Now, one downside in the set, you don't get a base. Normally there would be a base that would actually hook in up here where this connects into the boom arm. The microphone would flip down, and then this would be underneath here, and you could screw the base in up here. This set does not come with the base. It is just the microphone, the boom arm, and the connections. Looking at the microphone itself, it is an easy turn on. You press the main button right there in the center. Boom, it's on. It is ready to rock and roll. You got your charged battery lights there. Right now you see I've only got about half a charge. Microphone claims that it has about 10 hours of battery life with the lights on. I can attest it gets more than that. I'd say it's probably a good 12, maybe even 14 hours. I usually do 2-hour streams, typically 5, 6, sometimes 7 days a week. And with one charge, I can get about 6, maybe 7 days of use with the lights on. That's just how I prefer it. You can turn the lights off. It's controlled by a switch up here. The longer you hold your finger on the button, it's not an actual press button, it's just kind of a tap to touch. The longer you hold your finger on it, it'll cycle through different colors. One touch will mute it, so it'll go all red to let you know that it's muted. And then the longer you hold it, eventually it will just turn the lights off. With the lights off, the microphone, the company claims you get 30 hours of use. That I have never tested, again, because I prefer the lights on. To unmute, you just touch it again. Again, it's not an actual button press. You're just touching it there, and you get your different modes. But that is a quick overview. I've never really had any sound issues. Once or twice, the sound got a little garbled, but I think that was on maybe the controller's end. I just pulled the headphone jack out of the controller, put it right back in, and it went back to being perfect. So again, the TCX3 by Tonor, fantastic mic. It only works on Xbox Series S and X. So if you're an exclusive Xbox gamer like I am, this is your go-to guy. I'll put a link to the Amazon listing for this set down in the description. It goes for about $70 US. It does go on sale occasionally. I want to say I picked it up for about $60, if I remember correctly. But even at $70, I would have bit. This guy is phenomenal. Again, I've been using him for about 6 months, have no complaints, and I'm going to continue to use it. go get yourself one at the link in the description. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, points of clarification, throw them down in the comments. I promise I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And as always, I'm Morvic593, and I will catch everybody next time.